Let's go to our Abuja studio now with Mr. Mike Ejiofor, and let's get some expert opinion on a way to go. It does look like there will be implication on the demands by the young Nigerians. They are insistent on what they want, but if you look at what is happening on the government side of things, how would you assess the way and manner things are being tackled so far, Mr. Ejiofor?
Yeah, Sean, thank you for having me. And I must tell you that the situation now is ominous. The signs are ominous. The situation is fluid. It can't be defined. Like the chairman of the Governors Forum was talking about, just a few minutes ago, you see some of the northern governors have come out with a communique that they still want SARS instead of the new start. Now, the responsibility of maintenance of internal security lies squarely on the police. And the IG, the Inspector General of Police, knows how best to manage the security in the country, because police is statutory body charged with maintenance of internal security. So the federal government has come up with the disbandment of SARS, and I think we should let it be. And a new body has been set up by the Inspector General of Police, a new tactical command that issue a tactical team that should be intelligence-driven, not coercive, not pursuing the people like the SARS. We agree that there are some people, there are some good people, all of them cannot be bad. But the fact remains that the atrocities of SARS far outweigh the good they have done. And the IG has maintained that anybody who was involved in SARS should not be recruited in this, so that he will start on a fresh slate. I think that's the way to go. On the part of the youths demonstrating, I want to appeal that they should exercise restraint, because police has been very civil in its approach to quell this situation. And you know that some other people would likely hijack it. So my appeal is that, first of all, they should give the police a few weeks where there are no results. Then they can go back to the street. But for us to continue this way is going to continue to disturb the peace of the... If law-abiding citizens cannot go about their businesses, and I think it's very, very worrisome and disturbing.
Mr. Ejiofor, a lot of the time that we've seen this kind of protest, we've seen actions, and perhaps it's not out of place when these young people are saying, we want actions. We don't want to go back home and discover the following day that nothing has happened. But the government has said there is a disbandment of SARS, but we now have SWAT. They say they do not want that. But if you were the president today, what would you do differently?
I will maintain that SARS has been disbanded and get a new tactical team that has been set up by the police. Let's give it a try. You know, why the youths are even disturbed is that on several occasions, government has come up with the issue of disbandment and the prescription of SARS, only for them to come back. So I think this is a new era, a new slate with which we can start and give a trial to let them exercise restraint, because lives have been lost both on the part of the police and the civilians. Some people have hijacked this, so I think it's not necessary. It is good we exercise restraint. We want to, I'm talking to you, talking to all Nigerians, because I am affected as a security analyst, affected as a Nigerian, and we should all come together. Nigeria belongs to all of us. This discordant tune from all the various segments is not helping issues, and it's quite disturbing.
In 30 seconds, so that we can wrap up the program, Mr. Ejiofor, what over in America, the issue of police brutality against citizens or racial issue have come up over and over again. This issue of SARS is not the first time this is happening. They are also bringing issues of governance. What do you think, politically speaking, should be done once and for all to resolve some of the major problems that we are facing in the country, even beyond the issue of police? In 30 seconds, Mr. Ejiofor.
why I'm still appealing to our youths is that, first of all, they say end SARS. SARS has been ended. They now say end start, that they don't want it. Who knows if after this one, they will ask for another thing. And I don't want politicians, opposition to go and hijack this situation. That's my fear. And I think we should just go the right way.
Mr. Mike Ejiofor, former director of the DSS, thank you indeed for talking to us tonight, and I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.